everybody, it's Pagan Nerd, and no, we're not being sponsored by Disney, although that would be wonderful.
Yes, it would.
We recently received masks that we bought from the Disney store. We're letting our geek/nerd flags fly, because, Star Wars, we love Star Wars. Baby Yoda.
We definitely will.
R2-D2. Generic Star Wars
and the original Star Wars.
Yeah. There we go. Okay, I'm taking this thing off. They fit snugly, and if you get them, I recommend you get if you're an adult, especially because they've been saying that the large adult ones are snug and often don't fit around the ears very well. The extra large do rather well, I might add. They're actually a good value at $4 for $20, especially when you go to StarTrek.com and can only get one for $20.
Wow.
Yeah, there's a deal.
Guess we know who the winner is in this deal, huh?
Disney! And Disney, if you want to come sponsor me, you're more than welcome.
Oh, and I'm Michael Raymond from my own YouTube channel, Mike's Scrapbook.
Yes.
And I'm joining her in this video for episode 2 of The Masked Singer, season 4.
We'll be swapping videos every week. Next week it will be on Mike's Scrapbook. The week after that it'll be on.
And so on, and so on.
Until the season ends. Which will probably involve a reaction video.
Mm-hmm.
So, tonight's episode of The Masked Singer, oh my God. No one, I don't think anybody expected this to end this way. Did you?
No, I haven't.
No, it's the first time this has ended this way, and I recommend if you haven't seen the episode yet, stop now, go watch it, and then come back.
Don't worry, we'll wait.
Yeah.
Watched it already?
Okay.
Brilliant. Okay, let's go forward.
Yeah, we're not going to reveal what happened at the end of the episode just yet. We'll wait till we get there. Michael is going to take a screenshot of our guesses and what didn't end up happening at the end of it all.
Yeah.
So you'll believe us when you hear this. The first up was the crocodile, and he was very, very pink. He was apparently a heartthrob. I mean, saying he was a swoon worthy. He loves slides, loves water. He grew up in Hollywood. There was an Italian flag. He was warm and sensitive and just wanted to be loved. What do you? Any other clues you picked up on?
Well, other than what you said, I have not picked up anything much.
When he started singing, his method reminded me of heavy metal, alternative hard rock. He was obviously trained. He knew how to put on a good show. I mean, that's my perspective.
Yeah, he really did.
And he had that rough voice that is often associated with singers who punish their voices like sorry, I hate to say it, but they do, because of all the screaming that they do.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, this was a cover of a John Bon Jovi song, "It's My Life." Something I've heard when entering high school.
And so it was appropriate.
Yeah.
No, I'm not going to say that the way he did it was, bad or anything. It was it fit what he was trying to do.
I know it can't be John Bon Jovi himself. Who would want to sing one of their own songs in costume?
Unless he's trying to throw us off the trail.
That's true. It's 2020. Anything can happen.
We're not fully convinced on our guesses, but we both are going with Donnie Wahlberg.
Yeah.
granted, our guesses will probably change over the coming weeks.
Yeah.
Given that, well, let's face it, we'll have more clues.
Mm-hmm.
I know you can come to probably the cutest.
Yes,
of,
the cutest.
The bunch, because we're definitely getting Baby Yoda vibes here.
Yeah.
The baby alien puppet. It was an actual puppet. And for the first time, they had a costume whose mouth kind of sort of went along with the song. Not quite in sync, but
No.
the band operating it was trying to sing and operate in a puppet while not being able to see very well at the same time.
Possibly a ventriloquist artist.
Who knows? You want to read my notes here?
Yeah, the clues that came out are Friends, Broadway, Lost in Space, Parades, Navigating, Crib, Good Voice. You did a nice cover of a George Michael song, by the way.
But
And in the beginning, it had the Ferris Bueller reference, Baby Alien, Baby Alien.
so that made us think of one person and one person only, because he'd been mentioned that he'd been in theater week after week in the 80s. And he is a Broadway star. He was also in Lion King. He was the adult singer. And he was the star of Ferris Bueller. Ferris Bueller himself.
Ferris Bueller's Day Off. One of my favorite movies in a decade I was born in.
Matthew Broderick.
Matthew Broderick.
Remember the Brat Pack, too, I might add, if I remember correctly.
And Chris asked me how this guy was able to see through the puppet and sync at the same time. My guess is one of the eyes probably has a camera and he has a screen inside the costume. So it is very possible that he's able to have that kind of technology hooked in there.
But he's got to have an awful lot of coordination. When I could barely do this and walk at the same time. You've seen me.
Yeah. Let's get her a hula hoop, see if she could try it out.
No, I couldn't even do that. I mean, no. Me and hula hoops.
All right. Next.
The seahorse. This is a female, definitely a female.
Mm-hmm.
Although her tonality is not Western or country, she started out the OK Corral, which is definitely Western.
Mm-hmm.
She considers herself insecure, shy, possibly melodramatic. They had a warty hog on there, so maybe Hogwarts, Harry Potter. This show is very good at hiding accents or even disguising them. I mean, how many British accents have been disguised with a deep Southern drawl over the years? Dauntless Diva is how she described herself. She had a very breathy voice. She's definitely trained. Lots of energy, nice control on the vibrato. If you don't know what the vibrato is most trained singers will hold a straight tone throughout it. And if you listen at the very end, there's a little bit of vibration. And that's what a vibrato is. And I've done singers who do vibrato throughout the song, which I don't find attractive myself, but, teach his own.
Yeah.
So. And of course, there's a rainbow frog.
Mm-hmm.
That might mean it is someone from the LGBTQ community.
Or supporting.
Mm-hmm. And it just might be somebody completely random. I don't know. What do you think, Michael?
Could be. Anyways, my guess was artist Bebe Rexha. I've heard her dozens of times where I work at. She has worked with a couple of country artists. Mm-hmm.
I had no idea, so I just went along with him on that one.
Bebe Rexha. Alright, next up, the whatchamacallit.
Oh, this one was fun.
Say that 5 times faster.
After the thingamajig last year.
Yep.
He was colorful. He was magical. He was mythical. He likes sharing this. He's comfortable with sharing the spotlight, and some clues left a couple of the judges thinking Black Panther, maybe.
Yeah. At first, I was thinking, okay, Michael B. Jordan.
And then he started rapping. His rhythm is
kind of off.
Yeah. Not the best rapper I've ever heard.
But
not the worst by any stretch of the imagination, but
But right in the end, he showed off his signature move, a possible signature move.
Show them.
Yeah.
It was a definite tilt into the left. It looked like it was. It looks like something. It came naturally. If the signature move. Michael, you went with a guess.
Yeah, my initial guess, like I said, was Michael B. Jordan, but then I switched it to Tyler, the Creator. He is an actor, rapper, and singer somewhat.
Again, I don't have a clue, so I just went with
and sometimes their rap methods is a little avant-garde.
Okay, now came my favorite of the night, the Serpent. Oh my god. Caribbean roots, mischievous, destruction. He took a path of destruction. His dad came in and put him on the right path, lifting up, and he now enjoys lifting up spirits.
Yes.
I'm also leaning somewhat toward Jaden Smith.
Could be Jaden Smith.
His dad being Will Smith.
Mm-hmm.
But that's not who we ultimately lean toward.
No.
Right, Michael?
So, my guess for this one is Leslie Odom Jr. He has like a smooth voice. He does.
The song he did was "I Would Walk 500 Miles," and it's not the one.
No.
I would walk 500 miles, and I would walk 500.
No, he did it differently.
He did a smoother, more classical version of it, more melodic than that one. I love the first one. Don't get me wrong, but this was definitely a different version of this song.
I think he was in. I think Leslie Odom Jr. is in Broadway.
He might be. I don't know. I have to look that up.
Was he in Hamilton?
I think they said that the singer sounded like he was in Hamilton. And
I've yet to watch the movie, by the way, or the play.
Well, it's not a movie. It's just they filmed it on Broadway. All right. So.
Last but certainly not least.
The Gremlin. He's charming, tragic, fluffy, likes animals, walks on the beaches, cooking, flying. He did. What did he do again? The song he did was a melodic tune, and his phrasing of each segment of the song betrayed the fact that he's not a trained singer. He would he was very choppy in his delivery. By
the grovelly voice, I'm thinking it could be an elderly actor who's been around show business for decades.
Yeah, and he said he did it for Willie. He was old friends with the original singer of the song, Willie. And then it happened.
Yeah, but before either of us could make a guess on...
Or any of the judges,
or
really.
Or any judges.
He started complaining that he was too hot and needed to take off his mask.
Dun, dun, dun.
Which he did. For the first time in Masked Singer history, Mickey Rourke exposed himself as the Gremlin on The Masked Singer, not actually having been eliminated, although he would have been my pick for elimination because of his performance.
Yeah.
He is in his 70s, isn't he? He's quite elderly. I could look it up here.
Mm.
And he just, my guess is he just got overheated. Let's see how old he is. Come on. Come on.
I think it's time to run a test pattern on this segment until.
Yeah, you can edit out the judgments.
Yes.
He's an elderly actor. He's been around for quite a while. There we go. Mickey Rourke.
Okay. I'll just click on the main name.
I hit the wrong one, but he is 68 years old.
68. So you were nearly there.
Yeah, I was close. He is an elderly individual. Although my mom's older than he is. Just saying. And your mom's older.
And my mom's older than he is.
And the costume had to have been heavy, and the stage lights would have made him very hot. So we've got to give him props for getting up there and doing it.
Oh yes.
Obviously, some people handle it better than others. I give you props, Mr. Rourke, for getting up there and doing it. Sad to see you just take yourself out of the competition, but there we go. So anyway, if you liked the video, and we would appreciate it if you hit the like and the subscribe button in the comments below. And you'll also find links to Mike's scrapbook in the comments below. Plus our Amazon wish list. I know some of it's expensive, but we can dream.
Make our wacky wishes come true.
Yeah. Give me that double scooter. Yeah. No, I'm not. I don't count on it. So. But there are other stuff that's there that's far more affordable.
Yes. Which reminds me, I got to update my wish list too.
And I'd also like to thank Dawn Raymond for her continued support. She is what I consider my producer. This guy here is my director and partner in crime.
Yeah.
So thank you, have a good night, and remember to treat others as you would want to be treated.
In other words, be kind to each other. Peace!